Hi guys, please like, share and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're made aware of any future uploads and also live streams. We've been doing a few more of them. Admittedly we haven't done any for a few days, but we have been doing more live streams lately, so it's definitely worth your while doing that. So today this is going to be a bit of a weird one, this one, because it's kind of like a bit of a compilation. I'm going to talk about briefly, I'm not going to spoil it, so it'll be mild spoilers, something I watched on Netflix which I think will interest all the gamers out there. And also I've got some shout outs and a couple of pickups as well. There's only a couple of pickups, so I thought, well, I'll just chuck it in with this and, you know, do the whole lot at once. So I've got a big project going on soon where I've got to lay the groundwork for a new shed and all that. So obviously this week money's been a bit tighter, so hence the only picking up 2 pickups this week. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Let's pick up my notes here. Right, so like I said that I'd watched the series on Netflix. So this is a recommendation really, because I really enjoyed this. It's called High Score. And it's a 15 because there is a bit of bad language here and there. And, you know, for example, in one of the episodes they talk about Night Trap. And there's obviously scenes in that. You don't see anyone naked, but you do see women in skimpy clad outfits, etc. So that's probably why it's got a 15. So I wouldn't suggest letting your kids watch it. It's 6 episodes, 45 minutes roughly each. Just going to go through some little brief details. I'm not going to spoil anything. Like, if you were to class this as spoilers, it'd be very mild. But basically it covers the history of gaming, if you like. But there's episodes that are specifically about certain things, which is pretty good. It covers the gaming history and aspect as a whole, if you like. Like, for example, I'll put a note here, unsung heroes. Yeah, there's a couple of people mentioned that you never would have known of. You know, it's never come out. You know, obviously we've always heard about the grandfather of gaming and, you know, stories about Atari, the first console and all this sort of stuff. But you find out a lot of things in here that we didn't know. Some of you guys might know this, but I didn't. So there's one guy in particular that gets mentioned, and he was the guy that basically invented the cartridge. But you never hear of this guy. I'd never heard of him. And he effectively brought out a console before Atari, but you've never heard of it. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to watch it. Very interesting. Basically, Atari nicked the idea of the cartridges from this guy. So, which I never knew. It's quite interesting. I always thought that Atari were the first guys to do it. Clearly not. So, so that's one thing. And obviously, like I said, unknown console as well. It covers the console wars for etc. You know, where you had Sega and Nintendo duking it out, and you know the strategies that Sega used, etc. So that's all very interesting. Very clever tactics too. So, but like I say, I'm not going to spoil it, so I won't go into it too much. You'll have to watch it. And the last note I put down was it covers the pro gaming scene as well, right back from, you know, the early years of competition, you know, where it wasn't so much something you can make a living from, but it was something you did in your free time, and you know, you'd win a trophy or whatever. And it goes from that to obviously how it is now, where you actually do this for a job. So quite interesting. Like, you know, you see how competition started out and where they are now, you know, the hundreds of millions of dollars that are now involved in it. So yeah, it's a good program. I really enjoyed it. I actually binge watched this all in one day, so it's definitely worth having a look at. There are quite a few guys on here that I follow, and I know for a fact they'll be interested in this. So if you're watching this, it might be worth you having a look at it. So yeah, so next part, shout outs. I've got a few guys that I've been talking to on the regular on YouTube. I follow them, they follow me. And I just wanted to just put their channels out so that anybody who's following me who's not aware of these channels, you know, go and have a look at them. So I'll link them all in the description below. So first off, we've got Rollerxcore. That channel's run by a guy called Eddie. This guy is very knowledgeable. He's also very good at getting games at a bargain price. I was after a game at one point and he heard how much I was going to pay for it. Straight on eBay. And at this point, he didn't even know me. Straight on eBay, and he's put, here's a link. Found it. Sorry about that, guys. Somebody knocked the door with a delivery, and you know what they say, don't work with animals or kids. Well, the dog decided to bark, and if I'm honest, I can't be bothered to edit it. I just thought, sod it, leave it in, give you something to laugh at, wouldn't it? So yeah, back to what I was saying anyway. So yeah, Rollerxcore, like I say, channel run by Eddie. Very knowledgeable when it comes to consoles, games, etc. And what I was trying to say when that all got cut off was, yeah, I made a comment on somebody's video about this game I was trying to get. Said how much it was going to cost me, and at the time, like I say, I didn't know Eddie at this point really. He didn't know me. And straight away he come on and he said, oh look, here's a link for eBay, go there, it's much cheaper. So, you know, he helped me out, and since then we've kept in touch. So, you know, he's a nice guy, and I do really like watching his videos. Like I say, pickups, for example, like what he picks up at boot fairs and charity shops and things like that, he does really well. He knows what he's looking for. And he's one of these guys, when he picks up things for cheap, he trade it in at CEX, and then he'll build a nice amount of money up for something he wants, and it'll turn out that he's paid a fraction of the price to earn that amount. It's quite clever, really. So, yeah, and recently, if you have a look at his videos, you'll notice he's just picked up a PC Engine as well. So, yeah, his videos are really good, worth watching. So, yeah, so that's my first one. Next one's DestroyerYo. I've been watching this guy for a little while now. I don't think I originally found him. I think one of the other channels gave him a shout out, and that's how I found him. But, yeah, he's just recently he's done a video on the Mega Drive Mini he picked up. So, and he actually unboxed it. And he goes through like all the games and that on it, and you know how it's better than the AT version, which was one that I bought a few years ago. Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of information here. So, for example, if you're looking to buy one of them, perfect video to go and watch. So, and he does a few unboxings, and he goes through things like about his Wii U that he's picked up, etc., etc. And he'll give you a bit of information about that as well. So, yeah, definitely worth going over and checking him out. Next one, Retroredsteve. Now, I look forward to watching Steve's videos. Really good. Every Saturday, he does what's called Shoot 'em Up Saturday. So, and it's always a different shoot 'em up. And they're good to watch, actually. I mean, I do like his shoot 'em ups as well. And it's also, his videos are also quite comical. So if you've got any kids in the room, maybe not watch him, because when he dies, he does tend to swear a little bit. So, but yeah, you know, nice guy. I really enjoy his videos. Next one, Carl's Room 70. Got to give Carl a shout out. Nice guy. Like I said in the past, he helped me out when I was after a game. Sent me one because he had it completely for free. Didn't want anything for it. You know, he's a good guy, and he does a lot of shout outs for other people. So, you know, I know I've done it before, but I just wanted to return the favour again. So, yeah, he does some really good videos. His game hunting, for example, one of his latest videos, he goes around all the charity shops, picks up quite a few games for next to nothing, does really well. He also he's doing a series of videos with his son, Dad versus Son, and they're entertaining and really good to watch as well. So if you get a chance, just head over. Like I say, I'll link all these in my description below. RetroBear Gaming. Now, this one I only come across recently. One of the other channels put a shout out for him, so that's how I found him. And his thing, and this is why I like watching his, because it's nostalgia for me. At the moment, he's doing the Hit Squad series. He's doing a lot of pickups, and he's also playing them. Obviously, these were like Amstrad and Commodore 64. Now, back in the day, I had a Commodore 64, and I did own quite a few of these Hit Squad tapes. So I thought I'd have a look. And yeah, really good to watch actually, because he plays a few of them. I think he might be up to number 3 or 4 now. I know I've watched them all, I just can't remember which one he's on. But obviously you see how good some of them are, but also how bad some of them are. If you know anything about Hit Squad, that was basically like the kind of like the budget games you bought. You know, there might be games that were good that have been out a long time, or there might be just ones that were terrible, and that's why they were cheap. So you got a kind of mixed bag with them. But yeah, that's mainly what he's concentrating on at the moment for the Amstrad and the Commodore 64. So yeah, if you're into, you know, the old computers like that, or you ever had one, just for nostalgia reasons, you should go and check him out. It's definitely worth watching. I enjoy his videos. Reminds me of when I was a kid, when I had my Commodore 64. So yeah, great videos, great. Right, we're nearly there. I've got quite a few actually. Next one, Mike's Shed. Doesn't need much of a description. It's obviously what you think. It's Mike in a shed. Yeah, it's basically, he's got a shed full of consoles. And he does different videos all the time. That noise you can hear in the background is Molly barking again. Shut up, Molly. And yeah, he does various different videos from different consoles or computers, but, you know, very entertaining. I enjoy watching his videos. And I'm also wondering like how well his shed will fare when we get to winter. But so yeah, interesting in that point of view as well. So yeah, go check Mike out. His videos are great. I think he did one on Splatterhouse recently that I was watching. That's good. I really enjoyed that. Great game anyway. You know, why wouldn't you watch a video on it? And then last of all, on my shout outs, and I've got to do this one because I said in a previous video, it's my nephew. DestroyerYo Plays. Now, when we, me and Connor, and occasionally my eldest son, did the videos, started the channel, we kind of inspired him to do it. And we found out fairly early on, when I picked up my Elgato, that he had one as well. He'd had one from earlier on, and he had just sat there collecting dust, and he never got around to using it. So when he found out that's what I was using, he was like, oh, maybe I should start my own one. Which is what he's done. He has uploaded 3 or 4 videos, because originally his channel was him playing the piano, because he also does that. But he's now switched it up to the gaming side. And like I say, he's only done about 3 or 4 videos. Unfortunately, he hasn't got commentary on them at the moment, because he's having a mic issue. All of us who use Elgato have had mic issues at some point or another. I'm still having them occasionally now, where your microphone echoes and distorts. And no matter what you do, it doesn't fix it. He's having a problem where there's a delay, and I'll be honest, I've tried to help him, but I can't figure it out, so I don't know what's wrong with it. If any of you guys know, you know, head over and let him know. But yeah, he is starting out, and obviously, like when we started out, a lot of the other channels put shout outs out. We got more people come over, so if you could do the same for him, that would be really good. Obviously, he's family, so you know, I'm going to naturally support him. So yeah, my nephew's channel, DestroyerYo Plays. Like I say, I'm going to link all these below. So, you know, just click on the links. Have a look. If you want to sub. Yeah, I'm sure he'll appreciate it. At the moment, he's in the low numbers, so he could do with the help. So, you know, I'd appreciate it if you give him some love like you have me. So, and the last part, we're going to get on to pickups. Right, so, first of all, Lemmings on the PlayStation 2. Now, I did pay quite a bit for this. I think it was $7.99 including postage. But that was because I could tell from the pictures the disc was spotless, and the case is in pretty good nick as well. It's a little bit of furring along the top, but, you know. Now, I was a big fan of the Lemmings games. I had them on my Amiga. I also had them on my Mega Drive back in the day as well. So when I saw that they'd had it out on the PlayStation 2, I thought, you know what, I'm going to get that. And it doesn't look like it's really changed much. The graphics are just a little better. So I thought, yeah, I like my Lemmings games, and I'm sure this will be like a family sort of game, because you know, Connor's never played it, Kyle's never played it. My missus would probably even enjoy this as well. So yeah, so I thought I'd pick that up. Like I say, it was a bit extortionate, $7.99, but you know, if you know that you're getting it and it looks almost brand new, which it does, except for that little bit of fur in. I mean, the case is in perfect nick, the disc is spotless, and it's also got the manual as well. So, you know, it was worth paying that little bit extra for, I don't mind. So that's that one. Now this one was recommended to me by a friend at work. His name's Ryan. And basically it's an Xbox game, or Xbox 360 game, pure. Now he said to me about it, oh, it's a great racing game if you like racers. And I said, well, I like racers, but a lot of them these days are a bit samey. He went, no, you'll love this one. It's quad racing and you can do tricks and all that sort of stuff. So he said, yeah, check out the game Pure. So I went on YouTube, had a look at a video, and I saw it. You know, if you look on the back here, you can see the tricks and that you can do. And I thought, yeah, that does look really good. And I think my boy would probably, you know, both my boys would enjoy this as well. So I went on to eBay, found it with Music Magpie, £3 something, including postage. So I picked it up. And this one does seem to sell out quite fast, actually. So when I saw it, I just grabbed it straight away. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that. So yeah, I mean, like I say, I only got 2 pickups this week. But like I say, I've got a project going on in the back garden, which is costing quite a bit of money at the moment. So money's a little tight. So, you know, I've only picked up a couple of things. So, and if you're wondering, the video in the background is the video I've recently uploaded. That's me playing Strider on the PS4. It's a good game. If you've got PS Now, it's free to download at the moment. I mean, if you remember the Mega Drive version, that was good, but this one, the graphics and that are really good. The music's good too, but I turned it off in this video just in case. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a little bit more complicated than the Mega Drive version, and it is harder, I'd say, as well. Especially the end level boss on the first level. I'm still struggling with that guy. So, but yeah, good game. And if you're wondering what it's like, just check out the video, have a look, you'll see. So yeah, I'm going to leave this one there anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you get notifications when we upload new videos or live stream. Take care, stay safe. Nerdy Geezer out.